Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So today we are going to see few tips and tricks on salary negotiation, right? So far we have been covering videos on how to do, how to face technical interviews, what you should answer in such kind of scenario based question, what you should answer in such kind of real time based scenario question. But today we are going to focus on salary negotiation, right? Why salary negotiation is too important for us? Because many times we have observed, even a person, a candidate is very sound, is having very good technical knowledge, but he or she is not able to put up his best answer in front of the recruitment team or in front of the hiring team such that he can make more money out of that, right? So today in this video we would be telling you few tips and tricks how you should negotiate the salary in such a manner that you can make most out of it. Okay. Now the very first question is, should we tell the salary, like expected salary from our side, or should we let the recruiter tell the figure first, right? So the answer over here is every time you should allow the recruiter to tell the figure first, because let's say you tell 10 lakhs per annum, for example, you are telling 15 lakhs per annum, right? And what if the recruitment team or the company in which you are going to get hired, they are having the range of 20 to 25 lakhs per annum, they are having a budget of that range, so automatically your salary will be less, right? So it is very important to get those kind of salary structure or the expected salary from the it should come from the recruitment end, or it should come from the recruiter's end itself, like what is your expected salary. Okay. And next question is, how much should I ask for? What should be my salary? So in an interview, or when you are having this kind of conversation with the recruiter, never ever tell them the direct figure. Something like, you're telling 10 lakhs per annum or 15 lakhs per annum. This thing is never, you should never tell these figures directly. You should always tell in the range, or you should tell as per the market standards, as per the company standards, right? So whenever you are telling, this, I'm expecting XLP, right? Or I'm expecting XYZ LPA. So such kind of figures are not expected, and they also don't look professional. Rather than that, you should always tell I'm looking for the market standards, or which are going as per the best company standards, right? Over here, when someone is telling you that they would be able to pay you only this much, then from the conversation that you would have done so far, you would come to know whether you would be able to convince that particular person up to your salary range or not. For example, I am taking you an example of a TCS company. What happens in this company is, uh, they call you for the interview of software testing as that. And then when you tell them that I have already an offer of, for example, they are going to offer you 12 lakhs per annum, and you are telling them I already have an offer of 16 LPA. But they will tell you, okay, that is fine, you have an offer. So, but we would be able to pay you only 12 LPA. So companies like TCS, Infosys, they are not in a mood of negotiation, right? So whenever you are applying into these companies, this is what I have got to know from many of the subscribers who have been applying over there, who have been um, trying to get a job over there. So this is what their experience has been. So in these companies, they tell, okay, we would be able to offer you this much. If you have to come, if you have to join, then you will be making this much only. So that is what the mindset of such companies is. So you should always negotiate at the places where you feel that there actually your negotiation is going to work. Okay. Now the third and the very important thing is, how should you sell yourself? Because salary negotiation is nothing but, you have to know your worth, and you have to convince the other person for the same. So over there, it is not like you will be telling 10 times or 1,000 times, no, I am looking for this salary, I'm looking for, no, that's not the, those kind of arguments are not at all tolerated in this kind of situations. So what you should do is, whenever they ask you or you feel you are doing negotiation, so better you see their job description. What are the skill sets that are mentioned in their job description? And you can map those skill set required in the job description with the CV or with the resume that you are having. For example, they are looking for someone that should have API testing, right? So you have got API testing, so you can tell, okay, you are already looking for someone that has API, that should have API testing knowledge, that should have performance testing knowledge. So I've worked on these tools like JMeter. I have worked on Postman tool, which also does API testing. So I'm having that kind of skill set. Again, you are looking for, even you have mentioned, good to have some kind of certification. So I have done that certification already, maybe 1 year or maybe 2 years ago. So I have that certification, I have that artifacts, I have that documents ready with me. If you want, I can present them to you, right? This is how you have to tell, you have to convince the people about what your worth is. Okay. And the last question is, should I tell about counter offer? Right. So many places, as I was mentioning about these companies, they hardly care about these things. Even you have the counter offer, then they will still tell, no, we have only this much budget. So it depends on the conversation, on company to company, on person to person with whom you are having that kind of conversation. And last, we would tell you some few of the websites. Those are open source websites, and actually you can search for these things. What are the different range of salary that a person with 3 to 5 years, or a fresher, or 1 to 3 years with automation experience, with testing, this kind of experience, performance testing, how much they are making in the company. So let me share my screen. So over here, you can see first website is about comparably.com. Over here, you can compare it will help you to draw a comparison between the employers, the various brands that are available, the various companies that are available in the market, and the salaries that they are paying. Over here, you would also come to know about the companies who are being awarded in this criteria, 2022 Best Place to Work Awards, right? So which are those companies? So you will come to know about them, right? Next website is levels.fyi. Okay, so in this company, again, you will come to know uh, what are the various roles available in different companies and how much they are making. Like, in Oracle, they are telling IC1, IC2, IC3 kind of roles. And if you are working in Microsoft or Amazon, so what are the different roles and responsibilities, and what are the actual salary that they are making over there? So accordingly, you can expect. Okay. And last but not the least is about Glassdoor company. So you are already aware about these website, right? Sorry, it's a website. And in this, you will come to know what are for example, you will just search tester over here and the location. So as per the location, based on testing, so how much they are making and what are the review and ratings of the company, right? So we have also been getting the questions like, there is an XYZ company from which I have got the offer letter. Should I join? So before joining, what all things you should take care, so that we will be covering in some video. But these are good websites. These are valid websites from which you can get some authentic, authorized information based on the company's locations and what are the salary structure, salary, how to what extent you should negotiate and how much you can negotiate, how much you can get. So these things you can get from these kind of websites. So thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates.